from the press conference yesterday where Romula would announce the deportation of Vitaly. And I'll tell you guys something, he is not coming back to America. And obviously they're almost exclusively speaking Filipino here, but I did provide the English translation for you guys.
Una po ang pag-deport kay Vitaly Sovereski, yung Russian vlogger na nakulong for harassment dito sa BGC. He has served out his sentence. He is now on queue for deportation.
That's crazy. He got deported.
So as you guys could see there, Romula basically announced that Vitaly would be getting deported back to his home country of Russia. Where as far as we know, Vitaly no longer has any real ties to that nation. I don't think he has any family there. His mother...
Yo, Vitaly looks rough, yo.
Currently resides in the U.S.
Shut up, Chad. Stop scaring my mom.
But if you ask me, you act like a fucking idiot in another country. Pulling the shit you can pull in the U.S. over there. What do you expect's gonna fucking happen? Especially if you ain't originally from this fucking country.
To jail. I'm literally gonna have fun, talk to girls, eat some ice cream. I'm not doing anything fucking... Mom, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just hyping up with the child.
So yes, while it is a big win for him that he is finally free,
He did 9 months in Philippines.
I don't really know what type of life he plans to lead over there. Nor do I think he would be allowed to come back into America anytime soon.
Like, he got deported to Russia.
Which is obviously going to affect his career online. I'll tell you guys about that in a second.
Salamat po, Secretary Remulla. Ang process po ng deportation sa Bureau of Immigration is nag-issue na po ng deportation order against Vitaly Dogovetsky, ang Board of Commissioners.
Dogovetsky.
Ang pag-deport sa kanya ay subject to clearances ng NBI at saka yung courts kung saan siya nagkaroon ng kaso.
So essentially the guy is saying that his various cases in the Philippines are now closed, and so the deportation process should commence from here. Although he does claim that they're still trying to coordinate the exact place that Vitaly will go.
Yo, I would hate to be stuck in a Philippines jail. That would fucking suck. The fucking disease. How sick you'd get in there all the fucking time. I'm surprised he even looks as good as he does being in a Philippines jail. They must be treating him well.
Limit na rin po kami sa pagde-deportan na lugar niya, yung bansa niya, which is Russia.
Si Vitaly
Right?
US green card holder.
Yo, he aged. Yo, you look back on this video. Look at that, right? Oh, fuck.
Excuse me, sir. How old were you when you made your first million?
What is this for?
We're trying to get advice for the...
Beard is
Look at that. Look at that. Compared to...
For his content.
And things would only get...
Compared to that. Look at how much he fucking aged. Right? That must have been
there were images that
a couple months in.
Anyone else feel like he kind of has...
Yo, that's fucking insane. He might as well been in there for like 10 years, bro, with how he aged. So I'm saying, like, people think it's a fucking joke until they go to a place like this. You think he was getting fucked up in jail, y'all?
I mean, we expect them, and we expect them to follow the same rules as we follow the same rules when we travel. We have no ill feelings against Vitaly. He has served this time, and he has shown his
I know.
remorse, and he is now a free man when he goes back to Russia.
And just look at the pure seriousness in Vitaly's face this time around. We don't know what types of things he's seen, if the guy has literally been pissed on, how many bugs he consumed, how many nights he cried on the bare chest of another foreign man.
That's fucking
while
crazy,
they packed him in
dude.
those cells like some damn sardines.
Dude, I couldn't even imagine being in a prison like that. Yo, yeah, he looks like he got in a couple fights.
And when he goes back to Russia.
And just look at the pure seriousness in Vitaly's face this time around. We don't know what types of things to go on for years and years and years.
Yo, you definitely tell that shit fucking...
Because
that shit put him back. Let me find a different video. Let me find a different video, y'all. Oh, let me find something else. Find another video, y'all.
When a rapper steps out to perform in front of an audience, the goal is to project the coolest version of themselves. It's basically an exercise in making yourself seem superhuman and striving to create moments where your aura ensures that they're hanging on your every word, from the moment you step on stage until the moment you leave them wanting more.
That's facts. Stage presence is everything, y'all. It's a lot.
Unfortunately, that doesn't always happen. Instead, there have been plenty of times when an artist takes a massive L in front of a crowd of thousands, and by the time that it hits social media, the whole world has seen them majorly slip up and get clowned as a result. It's your boy Luesta, and these are rap's most embarrassing performances. Sometimes, the reason why an artist's set is a little cringeworthy to watch is because they can't get the crowd on board. And in an era of cameras filming your every move, a rapper can't even have a few rough sets earlier in their career without the whole world having to learn about it. And one person who found this out firsthand was Coi Leray. Before she ever really found
She's
her
so
niche
fucking
later on,
fine.
Coi Leray was
She's so fucking fine.
more accustomed to getting trolled by the hip-hop world than being taken seriously. From her overconfidence in interviews,
Like, if I knew her in IRL, I'd totally holler at her.
Everybody tried to shit on me and was like, oh, you're a TikTok artist and all this other stuff. And I was like, man, listen, little do y'all know, I ain't give a fuck. Once I knew that the TikTok drove streams, I'm about my money and I'm about strategy. If you don't appreciate the music and you hating because you can't do it the way I did it, then that's cool. But check the numbers out.
all the way through to her infamous XXL freshman cypher freestyle, where she started dancing when she ran out of bars.
Oh, I remember that shit. Yeah, look at him go.
They really had a lot to work with when it came to taking shots at Benzino's estranged daughter. But the hate and general disinterest that she was receiving from the culture back then really came to a head when she took to the stage at Rolling Loud Miami in 2021. And to say the crowd was uninterested in what she was serving up would be an understatement.
Yo, complete silence, y'all.
Applying the pressure, ain't nobody better way up in the sky, bitches not on my level. We with this shit, my whole gang full of rebels. I don't trust no one that dance with the devil.
Despite trying to give her all to the performance, it looked like Coi had people doing the mannequin challenge from a few years back. And unfortunately for her, the disdain from the set wasn't limited to those on the premises either, as in the live stream chat, she was getting cooked just as badly and told to hold the L. You really can't twerk your way out of this one. With fans saying this looked more like a Rolling Quiet performance, you can only imagine how brutal.
Yo, that's so bad. That's so bad, yo. Hold on, let me find this something different, y'all. Let's check out this shit, y'all. I'm kind of curious.
In 2017, 24-year-old Koo Jung-hwa accomplished something many of the 26 million people in North Korea have only dreamed of. She sneaked across the border into China, taking her son with her. Her happiness was short-lived. She was soon in handcuffs, weeping, envisioning barbaric torture and her untimely death. The question is, what would make a mother so desperate to compel her to risk obscene punishment and execution of her and her son, who, by the way, was suffering from severe frostbite? This will now explain and tell you what happened to Koo Jung-hwa and her son later. To an outsider looking in, you could sometimes be forgiven for thinking that life in North Korea isn't all that bad. Children go to school, folks go ice skating on the weekend, they cheer at soccer matches and make snowmen in the winter. But when you peel back some layers of this mysterious rotten onion of a country...
Yo, there is some crazy shit that goes down in North Korea, y'all. Crazy shit that goes down in North Korea.
Your eyes will...
And like, everything down there is controlled by the government. The phones even... You can't say certain things. You can't say anything about South Korea. They don't got internet unless you're like super high class. Unless you're pretty much Kim Jong-un. They force people to pray to dude for a straight fucking hour, y'all. And he spread some bullshit that I've been hearing about being born under two rainbows and a star being formed at the same time. It was some fucked up shit like that. I'm like, no fucking way you people are believing this.
Here with incomprehension and grief. North Korea is a country with many faces. For the outside visitors that experience it, they see a carefully orchestrated version of the country, not the grim reality. They hear nothing about how people working in Pyongyang's cushy government jobs barely get by on their $4 a
$4 a month, supposedly, y'all.
month wage.
And that's Pyongyang. That's their high-end city.
Or factory workers getting solitary dollars per month. Some get 50 cents. They certainly don't see the hungry masses out in the provinces who are at risk of starvation and freezing to death during North Korea's incredibly bleak winters. People who work on the land of which only 20% is arable. These people are told daily they live in the best country in the world. First and foremost in the daily life of a North Korean is a large dose of propaganda. The enemy is always a threat, they're told, intent on wrecking the great life.
Let's see if I can run a movie on here. Let me see if I can run a movie on here for y'all. Let's watch a movie. Let's watch a movie. This is fucking pretty funny. This is a free movie on YouTube. So, I mean, as long as I watch the ads, obviously, I should be good. We'll see. It's called Big Stan.
Think about it. Right on the beach, ocean breezes, blue skies, seagulls, all yours for the taking.
It's a timeshare.
Well, it's called a timeshare. But the truth is, for the 2 weeks you're at the condo, you're not sharing anything. You're not sharing the bathroom. You're not sharing the toaster. Nothing. Nada.
This is a pretty good actor, too.
You are the mistress of all you survey.
My nephew looked up the neighborhood on the computer.
Your nephew? Mrs. Darby.
He said the condo was in a bad neighborhood. Relax.
You're right. You're right. The condo is in a rather poor majority black neighborhood, and you know what? I'm glad you brought it up. Seriously. Otherwise, I might have done something that I'd be ashamed of later. And that would be to sell you that timeshare. You would not feel safe there.
No, I wouldn't.
Of course you wouldn't. How could you? Now, we all know, and I say this at the risk of sounding a little racist, black dudes love white women. Love them. Now, I don't know if it's genetic or if it's society. I mean, we can argue nature versus nurture all day, but it's a scientific fact that black men can't get enough of white women. And don't think that a woman of your age would be safe from their advances. No, ma'am. That's right. These big black bucks don't care whether you're young or old, skinny or fat, walking or with 2 wrinkled stumps right below the knees. They want your white flesh.
I'll take it.
Smart move. Just sign your Jane Hancock right here on the dotted line.
That is so funny.
Here you go.
Stan Minton?
I'll be with you gentlemen in a second. Go on, sign it.
Stan Minton, you're under arrest for fraud. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
It's just a little mix-up. Go on, sign it.
Sign it, you white Jezebel!
I'll call now!
You guys are gonna regret this. Call my attorney.
Madam Foreman, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
Please hand it to the bailiff. Will the defendant please rise? Madam Foreman, how do you find the defendant?
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty.
What? Thank you, Madam Foreman. Sentencing will be tomorrow at 10 a.m.
What the fuck just happened in there?
You lost, Stanley.
I didn't lose. You're the lawyer. You lost.
I'm truly sorry.
Damn it, man. I'm rich. I wanted some of that OJ justice.
Maybe the judge will give you probation.
No. In this state, first-degree fraud carries a mandatory minimum of 3 to 5 years.
I got it. We bribed the judge.
I'm gonna bribe the judge.
Bribe him.
I'm not gonna bribe him.
Bribe him?
Oh, please.
Well, I'm not gonna bribe him.
Bribe him! No! I told you. I don't practice that kind of law, and I never will. You want to bribe the judge? You be my guest. I'm sure any shyster on the street will be happy to do it for you.
Mal, you're fired.
Mr. Popper, is
Oh,
your
this
client
dude.
ready for sentencing?
He is, Your Honor.
Do you have anything you'd like to say before the court passes sentence?
Your Honor, my client has been convicted of fraud in the first degree, a crime of which he is innocent. But even if he were guilty, and his customers were defrauded, isn't it better that Mr. Minton, as a resident of Los Angeles, received the money, thereby keeping it in the community, as opposed to some gypsies or traveling Mexicans who would have taken the money out of the community? Please take that into consideration.
Yeah, Mr. Minton. You are hereby sentenced to serve a term of no less than 3 years at the Verlaine State Correctional Facility. Now, normally your sentence would begin immediately. However, I'm going to delay your incarceration for 6 months so that you may reorganize the charity that you've established to teach music children.
Thank you, Judge.
Yeah, court is adjourned.
Teach music to children?
That sounded good at the time.
I thought you were gonna bribe him.
I did. 100 grand in Cougaran doesn't go too far nowadays.
Did we win?
No. I don't get it. You bribe the judge and I still get a 3-year sentence?
That was mandatory. Judge couldn't fix that. Now you got 6 months to set your affairs in order.
My affairs are already in order.
My legal opinion is that you take a Brazilian vacation permanently.
Sounds like fun.
I can't do that. Those Cougarans were the last liquid asset I had. The rest of my money's frozen in the bank. I'm not gonna run away and leave $7 million behind.
You rip off enough people, eventually you're going to go to jail.
Well, thanks. That's really comforting.
Hey, I'm a crooked lawyer. I know I'm going to jail someday. You don't see me crying about it.
Stan, slow down. You're gonna choke.
I gotta eat now. I hear that prison food is real crap.
I'm really glad we have 6 months together before you have to go to, you know.
Tell me about it. I could be in jail right now. That Popper's one hell of a lawyer.
I'm gonna be awfully lonely while you're gone.
I know, sweetheart. But I think I get conjugal visits. I can probably stick it to you once a month or so. That's pretty good, huh?
Oh, sure, that's great. But I was thinking, maybe we could do something now so I wouldn't be so lonely later.
Like what?
Like, maybe we could make a baby.
Make a
Mindy,
bye,
are you crazy?
I
I'm only gonna be gone 3 years, 5 at the max. What are we gonna do with the kid when I get out? Give it up for adoption? That's just cruel.
I thought maybe we could keep it.
Mindy, how many times have we gone over this? You know, it's just selfish to bring a child into this world. A world full of suffering and hunger and war. It's just selfish.
I know.
You know, plus, a kid would totally cramp our lifestyle. We couldn't go on vacation when we wanted. They break stuff. They cry all the time. You get stretch marks? That's right. Stretch marks. Scary stuff, huh?
I just let you walk all over me.
Oh, Mindy, come on. Okay, Mindy, you can get a dog. After I leave. You're the stakes.
What do you want, doll?
Put some scotch in this.
We got whiskey.
Not as good, but it'll have to do.
It'll be 75 cents.
Good deal. Keep
I
change.
know he is. He's freaking hilarious.
We know that, man.
Sorry about the sound. I don't know what's up with that.
I'll pay you $100. Just wondering. You've been to prison.
Do you got a problem?
No, I was just wondering. You've been to prison, right?
You do have a problem.
No, I'm going to prison, but I've never been there before, and I was just thinking maybe you could give me some pointers. I'll pay you $100.
Just for talking.
Motherfuckers made
How
of
much time did
money.
you get?
35.
Where?
Verlaine?
Verlaine? And that's fucked, Stan. Cars just don't give a damn. Let the cons beat the shit out of one another all day.
How am I gonna do in there? I mean, if you saw me, would you beat the shit out of me?
Yeah. Little dude like you. Be an easy mark.
Jesus. I mean, isn't there anything I could do?
You join a gang? Are you a racist?
Not really.
Well, that leaves out the Nazis. Got any mob connections?
No.
Wouldn't happen to be Latino, would you?
Isn't there anything else I could do? Isn't there some way I can cultivate some kind of crazy outlaw image?
You have to kill a dude.
Without killing a dude?
In your case, it'd be a real long shot, Stan. Wouldn't have to have any tats, would you?
Tats?
Ink.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I didn't grow up with my mom, so I...
Oh, what?
I got a tattoo.
Damn, those fuckers. My other one did get taken down, though. Yo, to go to my other one. That one should be good. Alright, here we go.
Mommy. You might as well buy a welcome mat. Say I'm open for business.
Stan?
Damn. Yo, that's fucked. Damn.